What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, we're going to talk about two auto compounders that are on Terra. Guys, I'm super terrible if you guys didn't already know, but as always, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, guys, but I'm going to show you guys two of the best auto compounders on Terra. So guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first you have Apollo DAO. You have Apollo DAO and Spectrum Protocol. Now, what's the difference between the two of these? Well, there are a couple things different. I would say Spectrum is one of those auto compounders that wasn't welcomed with open arms. Like I remember when it first launched, a lot of people were skeptical. But in the meantime, you could have got some seriously high APRs. The devs, they were kind of anonymous when they launched, and people were kind of iffy about it. They didn't know what to do. But Spectrum is still kicking. It's doing great. It's auto compounding very well. It actually has a bit higher yields than Apollo, but you got to keep in mind, guys, it is still being audited, so it's highly risky. And again, guys, it's not financial advice, but the point is anything you invest in any of these protocols, you have to consider it loss. That way, if you do lose it, well, hey, you wouldn't feel bad at all. But if you make a bunch of money, hey, it's a win-win. It's a free gift, right? So we're going to show you guys Spectrum Protocol. I already made a full video on this. I just want to scroll over the yields just so you guys can see what they look like. But if you compare them to my last video I made, oh my goodness, dude, these yields went way down. That's what happens when you have adoption, guys. You get in early, you get the best yields. But hey, that's how it rolls. So you guys can see they actually added a couple more vaults. The one thing I don't like about Spectrum is you have to get the LPs. I mean, me personally, like I know how to get the LPs. I know how to buy the token, buy UST, and deposit them in auto compound. But there's an easier way. Apollo DAO makes it easier for you, so you make less transactions. You don't have to pay gas. I mean, depending on the user and how much you're using, I mean, the gas does add up. So it still plays a factor in that. And then on top of that, the reason why I like auto compounders on Terra is so you don't have to go back and forth claiming, redepositing. It's just less work, and you don't have to pay the gas fees. Obviously, you can't get as high as the APR. Obviously, if you're like a whale and you have a bunch of money in there, you would probably be better off auto compounding yourself because you don't have the fees involved and the transaction gas fees are minimal. But still, the point is, Spectrum Protocol is for the retail user, and it helps a lot. So you can use something like Spectrum, and you also have Apollo. Apollo is a really, what they have going on right now is somewhat of a launch pad. So they have a community farming program going on right now. Patreon users will be able to see this before it ends. But as for seeing the video on YouTube, this will probably be over by then. But the concept of Apollo DAO is still there. It's a really great concept. Also, if you guys wanted to get in this before I even featured it on YouTube, join the Telegram chat. It's free to do. It links in the description below. There's a lot of people in there that are way smarter than me. As I always say, that's really not saying much. But still, the point is you can talk to some really crypto chads over there. So if you go over the portfolio, they have a cool section. I really like the UI on this. This section just like shows the different vaults that you have, but it's the same concept as Spectrum. It's a auto compounding vault that will automatically increase your yield. So what happens is, like, say for example, you're in the UST and mine pool. It will automatically take the mine that you earn, sell 50% of it, and re-LP it. Now, the reason why I like Apollo is because you can just pick any of these protocols and you have the choice to deposit both LP tokens, or you can just say, hey, I just want to deposit UST. So it's really easy to do, especially for a newer user who doesn't really know how to get an LP token. Of course, it's not the crypto way. I mean, people should learn how to do it. But still, if you know how to do it, it's still convenient. You make one transaction fee, you put in the UST, or you can do the LP token and you deposit. It's just one transaction. Boom, said, done. That's it. Nothing else. And it auto compounds it for you. You come back later, you realize your stake after you staked it earns you some chicken, and you're happy. So you move along and call it a day. So those are two of the auto compounders you guys can use on Terra. You have Apollo, DAO, and Spectrum Protocol. Make sure you guys look into the docs so you know what the fees are and what you're getting involved with. They do display like the APRs and how much you're getting. And they even give you the daily percentage rate. So that's pretty cool. I actually like that because that way you can calculate it. APR is a little bit vague because that gives it out calculated over a year. And these APRs fluctuate like crazy in the year. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you do 3 things for me. I'd really appreciate it. A like, subscribe, bell button, and leave a comment in that description below telling me what you guys think of Apollo DAO or of Spectrum Protocol. We're going to leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. Proverbs chapter 16. We're in like verses 14. Yeah, bruh. A king's wrath is a messenger of death, but the wise will appease it. Gotta say thanks to the patrons. Sean Bott, Dumb Man, Tariq Liu, TL King, JP, PJ, Bernito, Daco Nacho, Matthias, Matt There Is, DMC Codes, isn't that a band? Pork Rind, oh snap. Roslav Alexandrovich, don't mess with the Russian. Jay Shinny, cool dance move. Mark Albano, Money Mark, Tamiko, in the house. Jay Allen, Ray for 3. Mario Mahushka, it's a me, a Mario. Alright, so next off, guys, if you guys want to support the channel and get paid to do it, you guys can check out Celsius. Celsius is fire, dude. So what's so cool about Celsius is, guys, first off, you can get $40 in free BTC using my referral link in the description below. Just deposit $100. Add in the code BTC50. You will also get an additional $50 if you deposit $400, guys. It's free BTC. Next is Voyager, guys. I also got a referral link in the description below. Instead of just only getting $25, you'll get $25 and some free VGX tokens, guys. Next is BlockFi. BlockFi is part of the quadruple threat. Go ahead and make a deposit. Use this referral link in the description below. You get $100. Depending on how much you deposit, you can get all the way up to, guess how much? $250. Alright, so what the pants is Celsius and BlockFi for? Well, you can use both of those as like your bank. They get some pretty nice juicy yields. And Voyager is more so like trading, and it gets some juicy yields as well. And the last one to try is Crypto.com, guys. You can trade some like smaller altcoins, and you guys will get $25 in CRO once you guys get the Visa card. Why do I like the Visa card? Well, you can sell crypto and buy some junk with it, so I can buy a sandwich with my crypto. I don't use BTC, but I'll use like stable coins and junk. So anyways, if you guys want to support the channel, that's the quadruple threat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You'll get paid to do it. Y'all guys can also catch me on Tweeters. It's at rent a home fast, like literally at rent a home fast.